Jackson looking to throw right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Called in left side. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. On the move, past the 40. Spins out of one stop, avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go. Buffalo 18. Panther 60, Panther 60. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready, ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
The Dragons getting their punter out there. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. He cuts it to the right sideline. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, Jackson. On the move, hit it right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
On first down, Jackson. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Back to the line they come, second down. Now send their tight end right.
Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. Shakir with the grab. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Tight end going in motion here.
Jackson now on third. Chased out to his right. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Buffalo.
From the red zone on first.
He's got it. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pull out in front further. 13-zip. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Stout all set to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's an early lead for the Bills. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
2nd down carry for Achane. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, Smash. 18, Pioneer. 70, Timberwolf.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running with Swift out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st down, Bill.
Now Jackson off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Middle.
Here's Swift on second down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Don't go anywhere. More from Rio coming right up. Jordan Stout headed out to punt it away on 4th. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
From the pistol, it's Young. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there, watching their opponent celebrate in the end zone.
Dragons nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and 10.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go.
Achane gets this on the draw. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Dose of the hurry up here.
Down at the 41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, Young. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
That's 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Achane from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Young working from the gun.
31-yard line.
He's got it in the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Taking off with it again. The ball is out. Young lost it. And somebody jumped on it around the 5. Who's got it? Oh, officials say it's going to stay with the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Now it's Young. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's second and goal.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
19. Ready.
Rush coming for Young. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Narveson will tack on the extra point. And the Dragons get it back to a 14-point game.
Dragons 7.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Tyler Scott now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23 yards.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Now they send their back in motion right. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Jackson looking to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's tackled for no gain.
To Jaquan Jackson. No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Stout all set to send this one away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Alert! Alert! Go, Rig! Go! Hut, go! 60 Eagles! 6, go!
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down, Young. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Trap 60! Trap 60!
Defense shows blitz. Young. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air on first down. Young finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Gets everything he has under this one. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for second. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 6.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go, here we go. Nice.
Again, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. To the air yet again. Young. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He will bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Pirate. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Young again. Caught quickly on the slant. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. Working quickly here.
Cup 19.
Trying to get it on the keeper. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Achane has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Now Young. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Bronco 80.
Here's Young to throw. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Dragons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
21, Dragons 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Shakir in motion right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. Recovered by the defense. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown! The Dragons start the second half with some needed points. With the point after, here's Narveson. The point after splits the upright. And the Dragons tie this game at 21. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Logan Wilson on the tackle. A gain of 1 yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Blown back, gets the handoff. Oh, he put him in a spin cycle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle.
On 1st down, Jackson escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Jackson now on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper in 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And we are still tied in the fourth.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
Come on, come on.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You're not. 18 Cardinal, 79 Brock.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you could live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion.
No, we changed it.
He's back to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Motioning the tight end now. Looking to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Dragons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The play is a turnover on downs.
On the jump.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. And a really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity. While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back-to-back carries here. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Another carry for him. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. He'll throw it. Has a man. It's Scott. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down, Bills.
One in behind center with Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Jackson, quick pass wide. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Now to throw. On the move, headed right. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Staring down, back down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. This one's not looking good, and it won't be. Short and too far left. And now we'll see if the other sideline can do anything to end it in regulation.
I know this, Kate. As bummed as these fans are, nobody, and I mean nobody, feels worse in this building than that kicker. Because that's not just one, that's now 2 critical misses.
falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Setting up to pass. He puts some juice on a deep throw, and he breaks the tie. That should have won this game. Brock, touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
For the point after, here's Narveson. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7.
28, Bills 21.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jackson on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
It's a gain of 17.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle. You. Nice shot.
Here he is to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. He does it. He scores on the miracle play, Brock, and now they can go for the tie or the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Man! No. What it is? Nice shot. What is it?
One final shot here. And he has it in the end zone. Oh, what a perfect call. That just won them this game. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Rio de Janeiro.